Cracks in brick, cracks in block, sticking windows or doors. Settling or sinking foundation, it's a fact. Foundation problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS.
It's the morning weather briefing video. This is for Tuesday, the 5th of July. I'm James Spann. It is that magical time of the year when the weather just doesn't change very much. Here in summertime, you know it's going to be hot, it's going to be humid, and in the afternoon and evening, we'll have scattered showers and thunderstorms around. We'll stay locked in this pattern for a while. Let's look at the upper air chart early this morning. This is the view about 18,000 feet off the ground where the pressure is 500 millibars. And note that 594 circle nearby, that is that upper high, and that means, hot summertime weather. The main jet stream, the westerlies on top of the ridge across the northern states, a very typical look there for July. We'll check the radar this morning at the insane hour of 5 o'clock. We have a couple of isolated showers near the Gulf Coast, most of the state dry, but again, after about 2 o'clock today, we'll begin to see those random scattered showers and storms developing. We are mostly in the 70s to start the day. We're expecting highs in the mid-90s in most spots. And with the dew points fairly high, that means the heat index might hit 105 in spots. And where that is expected to happen, the National Weather Service posts these heat advisories. And you can see a pretty good chunk of the state is under a heat advisory today. The counties there in orange. And understand, it's going to be hot statewide. If you look at this map, you see, for example, Dallas County is under a heat advisory. You go one county down to the south, and Wilcox is not under a heat advisory. And that's basically a Weather Service criteria thing. Everybody is going to be hot and humid today. Here's the broader view across the country. You can kind of see the core of the heat will be centered over parts of Kansas, Missouri, and southern Illinois, where they've got an excessive heat warning. That means the heat index there might hit 110 degrees today. On top of the heat ridge, we have the chance of severe storms over parts of the northern states, running from Montana over to near Washington, D.C. A couple of enhanced risks in there. This is tomorrow, pretty much the same situation. We've got the chance of severe storms north of the heat bubble. And on day 3, which is Thursday, we do note that a marginal risk kind of clips the northeastern corner of the state. But again, for us, the overall concept is not going to change that much this week. This is the rain for the next 7 days. And again, every day it's the afternoon thunderstorm lottery. And you've probably seen my essay on the way summer weather forecasting works here. A lot of people think there's an invisible force field that keeps the rain away from their neighborhood. They see it all around them. But basically, it's a matter of luck in this state. But overall, on an average basis, between now and Tuesday morning of next week, the rain amounts will likely be between 1/2 and 1 inch for most locations across the state. Tropical weather, all is quiet across the Atlantic basin. No hurricanes, no tropical storms, no depressions expected for the course of the next 7 days. So model fans, let's go. Here's the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid today at 4 o'clock, and you can see that large, sprawling upper high here across the Deep South. So again, we're expecting mid-90s today, partly sunny with a few pop-up showers and storms around this afternoon and this evening, most of those coming between about 2 and 10 o'clock, and that will be the theme for a while. We'll kind of go through the day-to-day look here. And again, you're not going to see a lot of change. This is tomorrow, Wednesday. Here's Thursday and Friday. And there's evidence with the ridge a little stronger. Showers could be fewer in number later this week. The chance of any one spot getting wet dropping to about 20 to 25%. And then over the weekend, the air aloft a little cooler. Heat levels come down slightly. Maybe a little increase in the number of scattered showers and storms. That is Saturday, and this is Sunday. Here's Monday of next week. It's the same idea, and this is a week from today. Tuesday, the 12th of July, the upper high is beat down here with the trough north of the state. The high shifts off to the west. Heat levels come down, and probably a little increase in scattered showers and storms at that point. Let's go out 10 days. This is Thursday of next week, the 14th. The big upper high in the west, a trough in the east. And again, evidence the air could be a little drier. The humidity values may be down a bit, but again, we all know we don't see surface fronts passing through here that often this time of the year. This is the rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble for the next 15 days between now and the 20th of July. The mean is the green line. You see the various members of the ensemble shown there, but you look for the mean, it's about 3 inches. And that's not bad, but of course, with the uneven distribution of the rain, your number will probably vary. We'll check temperatures. You can see mostly mid-90s for the rest of this week. And then next week, the numbers come down with highs in the upper 80s to near 90. And that's certainly tolerable for this time of the year. Here's the latest 8 to 14 day guidance. This is for July 12th through July 18th, showing temperatures maybe a little above average, but not by much, near average values for much of the eastern and northern United States. So did you see the fireworks last night? Again, we don't have windows here, so your pictures, they are my window to the world. These are some of the great images taken by our friend Rachel Callahan of Thunder on the Mountain last night, the big show that's over Red Mountain. She does an amazing job. Rachel has a ministry called Picture Birmingham, and it raises money for the Well House Ministries, which helps victims of sex trafficking. It's a great ministry, and again, her work is just stunning. And she took all of these last night from the show in Birmingham, and I would love to learn how to do that one day. That's pretty amazing. This was the show that was over at Gadsden last night, and it's amazing to me to look at all the boats down there in the Coosa River watching the show. This was from Gulf Shores and Orange Beach near the Perdido Pass. That's more Orange Beach there. But again, now the weather worked out just great for those shows last night. You know the deal. You get me a cow picture with fireworks, and somehow that always makes it on these videos. But thanks to everybody for taking the time to send in those great shots last night. So that is it for the weather briefing video this morning. We will have notes on our blog, AlabamaWX.com. The next video here by about 3 o'clock this afternoon. And if you can, join us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Sinking driveway? Call Alabama Professional Services. Settling patio? Call APS. Uneven pool deck? Call APS. Collapsing stoop? Call APS. Cracking sidewalk? That's right, call APS. It's a fact. Concrete problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS. Call Alabama Professional Services today.